So y'all get yourself just one block. 2 blocks would be helpful, but if you have just one block, that would be good. So I'm just gonna start out real quick with a little story that's gonna get into the theme of tonight's class. So I don't know if any of y'all have read the Hindu story Bhagavad Gita. I'm sure all of you have heard of it. So essentially it's a story about a prince named Arjuna, and he has to fight this battle. It's a literal battle, and it's against many of his family members. And he's talking to the god Krishna, and he tells Krishna that he doesn't want to fight the battle. Of course, he feels all this moral internal battle inside. And he's just really, really torn, knowing that he has to fight it, but he really doesn't feel right about it, especially knowing that many of his family members may come to die because of this battle. But Krishna tells him that it's his dharmic duty to fight for the cause of the battle, but the morals of the story come out deeper than just the battle for Arjuna. He realizes that there's so much that he needs to learn about himself and about life just in going through this battle. And I share that because it seems like this day and time, this week, last week, these past few months, we've kind of been in a warlike state, or at least our surrounding environment. And so it's important that we find these warrior-like qualities. So qualities of both being fierce, but also soft, being in the dark while also being able to maintain some sense of light, being grounded, but also being light enough to move fluidly. So we're gonna tap into that tonight. So let's start at a stand, just at the front of your mat. Finding a strong mountain pose, and you can rock front and back on your feet. Just allow the palms to rest by your side, facing forward. Allow the shoulder blades to melt down the back. And take a few cleansing breaths in through the nose and a big sigh out of the mouth. And do that multiple times. Some days it really takes a lot of those cleansing breaths just to let go of the day and trying to just get the mind into the body, into this present moment. And then place one hand on the belly and one hand on the heart. We'll take a few rounds of square breath, where we breathe in and hold, and then breathe out and hold for the same amount of counts, so for 4 counts. So I'll walk you through it. Let your exhale all the way out. And then breathe in for 1, 2, 3, 4. Hold 1, 2, 3, 4. Out 4, 3, 2, 1. Hold 4, 3, 2, 1. In 1, 2, 3, 4. Hold 1, 2, 3, 4. Out 4, 3, 2, 1. Hold 4, 3, 2, 1. One more time on your own. And bring the hands back by the side. Eyes can be down and soft or even closed still. Begin to roll the shoulders up and back. So opening through the shoulder girdles and throughout the whole chest. And then relax and then tuck the chin into the chest, right ear to right shoulder, and then back down left ear to left shoulder. So a few half neck rolls. Maybe choosing to pause for a breath or two on one side and then the other. So just slowly warming up the body, preparing for a powerful class. And then inhale, look forward, lift the arms up towards the sky, clasp the hands at the top, fold over to the right. Inhale again, rise up, exhale, fold to the left. Inhale, rise to center, twist to the right, hands parallel to the ground, rotate the wrist. Inhale, rise up, twist left, rotate the wrist again. Inhale, rise up, exhale, fold forward. Inhale, halfway rise, exhale, forward fold. Halfway rise again, open the heart. Fold forward, clasp hands to opposite elbows and sway side to side. Check that you're still connected to all four corners of both feet. And take a big breath in through the nose, and then go like this with the lips. Horsey breath. Do that 2 or 3 more times. Just letting go whatever still wants to be held in the body. Plant the hands, halfway rise, step back to plank, lower the knees to the ground, flip to the tops of the feet, chaturanga. Cobra or upward facing by lifting the knees, so depending on how open you feel like your body is. And then flip downward facing dog. Take 5 breaths here, maybe rock the hips side to side or bend one knee and straighten the other. And see if while you find your strength in this down dog, see if you can also find your softness. And take a big breath in through the nose. Let it go with a sigh. Inhale, gaze forward, bend the knees. Exhale, step or jump, feet to hands. Halfway rise, hands to shins, or maybe palms flat on the ground, knees slightly bent. Forward fold. Halfway rise, tuck the hands under the feet, so bending the knees enough so that the toes come on the inside of the wrist, and begin to wiggle the toes, massaging the inside of that wrist. So stretching the top of the forearm. So bending your knees as deeply as you need to get there to gorilla pose. And then release, inhale, rise up. Palms down, heart center. Close your eyes for a moment and just come to a space of stability and flight. So what does that look like to be strong in your body, but still be light? So maybe that might mean squeezing in through the thighs and pulling navel to spine. Continuing to breathe in and out of the nose. Good, and then find chair pose. Bending the knees, keeping hands to the heart, keeping those thighs guided in towards each other. And then go ahead and walk the toes in towards each other so that there's a little bit of space between the heels. Inhale, lengthen over the thighs. Exhale, twist to the right, either left tricep around or maybe the hands on the outside of the right thigh. Take 3 breaths here, using each inhale to lengthen through the spine, and each exhale just to twist a little bit deeper, like you're just rinsing yourself clean. Check to see what's happening to the neck. So keep the neck soft. Inhale back to center. Exhale, twisting to the left. Checking to see too that the knees stay center, hips stay center. So do whatever you need to the gaze so that the neck can really remain soft. One more breath. Inhale back to center, chair pose. Exhale, fold forward, let it go. Inhale, halfway rise, step back to high plank. Squeeze in through the thighs. Shift out shoulders over fingertips, navel to spine. Chaturanga, elbows into the body. Upward facing, Ardha Mukha Svanasana. Downward facing. Just one breath here, in and out. On the next inhale, lift that right leg up. Stack right hip over left and bend and straighten that right knee. Really get into that right hip. Send your breath to the spaces that are feeling the stretch the most. And then come back to the center. Take a big breath in. Lift that leg higher. Exhale, knee to nose, cheetah. Inhale, lift up. Exhale, knee to right tricep. Inhale, lift. Exhale, knee to left tricep. Hold here. Extend that right leg. See if you can keep it lifted. And then pulse for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Woo, stay there. All the way around onto that right hand. The right leg can stay lifted, or maybe you let the right leg drop and you rotate that left arm. More challenging to keep it lifted, obviously. Woo. Back to center, lift that right leg up. Exhale, step through high lunge, Anjaneyasana. So lift the arms along the ears. We're gonna be here for 5 breaths. I want you to really squeeze that back thigh, muscle to bone. On the inhale, lift up from the heart. On the exhale, maybe fold back slightly. So 3 more breaths here. Even though you're working, I'm sure you're feeling fire. See where you can soften. See where you can find just a little bit of a water element added to that fire. Open up warrior 2. And then this is my favorite. So we're gonna pull our bowstrings here. Flip your palms so that they're facing towards the left side. We're gonna take a big breath in. And on the exhale, that back hand is gonna come to the right. On the inhale, we're gonna pull our arrow back. Exhale, left hand to right. Inhale, pull it back like you're moving through water. 3 more times like that. Gaze over the front palm. As you do this, maybe you see an intention. Something that you would like to set for your life, or maybe something that you would like to see in the world around you. Pause, checking that the back elbow is in line with the palm. Fingertips into the palms, thumbs facing up. So you're really pulling that arrow tight, setting your aim. What is it that you want? Is it peace? Is it health? More love, more understanding. What is it? See it. Take a big breath in, lift the arrow up to the sky. Exhale, let it go, peaceful warrior. Take a big breath in. Exhale, side angle. Either right forearm to right thigh, left arm extending along the left ear. Maybe that right hand comes on the inside on a block. Maybe you want to play with a bind. We have about 5 more breaths here. You can bring that right arm underneath, left arm around, maybe hands clasped, or maybe it's just a half bind. Again, bring the gaze wherever it needs to come for the neck to remain soft. Begin to work your way out of that bind. Inhale, rise up, straighten the front leg. Walk that back foot forward slightly, peaceful triangle. And in triangle pose, arms parallel to the ground, shift forward, lean forward as much as you can like you're reaching for a friend. And then the back of the right hand comes on the inside of the right ankle. Left arm lifts. So here's a nice little heart flow. On the inhale, we're gonna lift that left arm up. On the exhale, left palm meets right. Inhale, scan the whole body with the left fingertips. Exhale, release. Should say, the whole inside of the right arm and the chest. One more time. Good. Left arm extends along right. Maybe you hold your power, hold your sun, and yet also feel at the same time your calm, your darkness, your moon. Inhale, rise up. Once again, back hand, back thigh. Exhale, cartwheel the hands through, chaturanga. You can see about keeping the right leg lifted if you like. Upward facing, downward facing. I didn't say this before, but if ever you need to take a rest, child's pose or a simple seat is always available to you. We're gonna lift that left leg, same thing on the other side. Stack left hip over right, breathe into that space. Keep the shoulders centered. And then come back to the center, big breath in. Exhale, tap, knee to nose. Inhale, rise. Exhale, knee to left tricep. Inhale, rise. Exhale, knee to right. Hold here, extend it out. And then lift and pulse for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Stay on that left hand, lift the right arm. Maybe left foot stays lifted, or maybe you just chill out a bit and open up through that right shoulder. Big breath in. Exhale, right hand meets left. Lift the left leg up. Step through, high lunge. We've been here before, y'all know what we're doing. 5 breaths here. Straighten that back knee. Inhale to lengthen through the spine. Exhale to fold back. Maybe the arms really open up wide so as to release any kind of tension that's built up around the heart. Big breath in. Exhale, open up, warrior 2. I'm gonna flip myself around so I'm facing y'all. So palms facing towards the right side now. Take a big breath in. Exhale, right hand meets left. Inhale, pull that arrow back. Continue that. Moving with your breath. Maybe you see that same intention as your target. Maybe it's something different this time. Hold the arrow back. Check that the elbow is in line with the right shoulder. Shoulders melt down the back. So we're focused, but we're soft. Take a big breath in. Lift that arrow up towards the sky. Exhale, let it go. Another big breath in. Exhale, extended side angle. Maybe same thing, maybe you choose something different on this side. Keep breathing in and out of the nose, maintaining that slight constriction at the base of the throat for Ujjayi. A beautiful breath that helps to keep the nervous system calm while we're putting our body into a state of stress. Which the ultimate purpose of this is so that the body can eventually be still enough to just rest. Begin to come out of it. Inhale, rise up, peaceful triangle. And then walk that back foot forward a little bit. Arms parallel. Exhale, lean forward, forward, forward. Reach for your friend's hand. And then when you can't go anymore, back of the palm on the inside of the left ankle. Inhale, open the heart. Exhale, top palm meets bottom. Inhale, rise up. 2 more rounds. And when our body is able to just be still, our internal body, those spaces that are hidden, the more subtle parts of our being, can begin to come alive. Pause, reach top arm forward. Maybe reach bottom arm forward, hold your sun, that power, and yet still be soft. Inhale, rise that peaceful triangle. Exhale, cartwheel through, left leg can stay lifted, chaturanga. Upward facing, downward facing dog. Woo. All right, y'all, we're gonna do a few donkey kicks. You can do it with me by jumping up on the hands, kicking the feet to the butt, or just chill out. Woo. One more. Good. This time, from down dog, jump all the way through to the butt, prepping for boat pose. We'll just do this a few more rounds until we get, or just a few rounds to then come into our challenge posture. All right, let's find Navasana, boat. So feet are gonna lift. Hands are gonna cross at the heart. So one hand in front of the other. Take a big breath in. And on the exhale, lower down, low boat. Extend arms. Inhale, high boat. Exhale, low boat. Inhale, high. Exhale, low. Hold low. Crisscross the feet for 10, 9. Keep the neck soft. If that means you have to bring your hands behind the head, then do that. And then pause. Inhale, lift up, high boat. Exhale, low boat. Again, crisscross. Woo. Check to see if you're clenching the jaw or the breath. If so, soften. Pause. Inhale, lift. Last round, y'all. Exhale, lower. Crisscross. 10, 9, 8, 7, 4, 3, 2, 1. Hug your knees to your chest. Take 1 or 20 breaths, whatever you need. But eventually, you're gonna rock up and down and come into a forward fold. All right, so I think all of you have crow in your practice. I think all of you have headstand in your practice. We're gonna move into crow in the headstand from crow. I want you to grab your block and bring it about 6 inches in front of the feet so that it's right in the middle of the feet, so that it's long ways. We're gonna come into crow. You can watch me. So we're gonna start into crow from our forward fold, just like we have been doing, knees to the underarms, feet up to the butt, elbows pulling into each other. And then instead of looking down, we're gonna begin to look back and let the crown of the head just come on the block. And for those of you who have never done this before, you're just gonna stay here in this supported headstand and just really focus on keeping the elbows and knees pulled in towards each other and just breathing in and out of the nose. For those of you who think and feel that you've got that and you've been there before and you want more, remove the block and you can come into rest like I am, into this Malasana squat position. So if you want more, if you want to position yourself so you have the wall behind you, feel free to do that as well. If you want more, same thing, just removing the block and remembering that the ground is a little bit farther away from you. So coming in to your crow, and then just slowly beginning to shift the gaze towards the feet, the back of the mat, and taking your time to lower yourself all the way to the crown of the head. And again, if this is your first time here and you're like, oh my God, how did I make it here? Then congratulations and stay. If you've been here before and you want more, then maybe you lift one leg and then the other. And if you've come all the way this far and you're here in your headstand, maybe you play with splits or just rotating through the hip sockets. Maybe you draw an L with your legs and spine. Maybe you tap the toes on the earth. And then maybe you find yourself shaking and it's time to come out. And so come out with the child's pose. And if you're in child's pose, you might rock the hips side to side, feeling a nice massage on the third eye center. Your space where you embody your highest intuitive wisdom. That space within you that knows all the answers without even having to think about them. And if you're still playing around, begin to find that resting place. And eventually we'll all come onto our seat and onto our back. Nice work, y'all. From your back, we'll just stretch through our hips a little bit with thread the needle. Right ankle over left. Right knee guides towards the left foot. You can stay here, or you can clasp hands behind the left hamstring. And maybe rotate through the left ankle. Keep that right knee energetically guiding towards the left foot. And send those full breaths into that right hip. Take a big breath in. And on your exhale, let the knees just drop over to the left for a twist. And that right foot is just gonna stay on the mat. Right knee is gonna stay up in the air. You can shift the hips towards the left a little bit if you'd like a deeper twist. Right hand in line with the right shoulder, gaze up or over to the right hand. Left hand can be on the belly and just feel yourself breathing. Good. Inhale back to center and switch sides. Remembering to be compassionate and soft and loving to your body. So if on this side it feels like too much what you did on the other side, then just loosen your grip a little bit. Be easy on yourself. Take a big breath in. Exhale, drop everything to the right. Maybe shift hips to the left a little bit. Gaze up or to the left. Wiggle the jaw, see if you can soften through the forehead and the eyebrows. See if you can soften in the mental and emotional body. Just letting go. Inhale back to the center. Hug the knees into the chest. Maybe find a happy baby or even a split by holding the inside of the feet or the big toes. And then take a big breath in and hold it at the top. On the exhale, let it go with the side. Let everything drop down to the mat. Shavasana. Position yourself so that you can be super comfortable here, allowing the physical body just to be still, just to let go, just for a moment. Keep the breath soft and the body still. And bring your awareness back to that target and those arrows. I want you to envision what that target is for you. What is this battle? What is it that you're fighting for? What is it that you want for yourself, for your loved ones, and for the world around you? And envision your arrows hitting the center of that target, of every target that you set your mind to. And then deepen your breath and begin to find a little bit of movement in the body. Eventually working your way up to a seated position. Palms together at heart center. Bringing all of that strength and power and calm and softness right to our heart center. The space where we embody our highest form of compassion and love. Let's take a final breath together, in through the nose, out with a sigh. The warrior in me sees and honors the warrior within each one of you. Thank you so much for practicing. Namaste.